Hi there, this is Mr. Aiello. I'm the coordinator of the STEAM Academy at Independence High School. I'm going to give you an overview of our program. The STEAM Engineering Academy is based on technology, and it's really a combination of space technology, engineering, art, and mathematics, which really is surrounding and part of what's going on here in Silicon Valley. So you'll notice the pictures that are in the slide here. We've got the space station. We have NASA Ames in the Bay Area here, as well as Lockheed Martin. We have a drone, which is an emerging technology and is being used more and more. And we're involved in that kind of thing, as well as Tesla. Tesla, as you know, is not only a car manufacturer, but through Elon Musk is also involved in the program. And we're located in a place that needs a lot of engineers. So in our program, we have 4 courses. So starting in the freshman year, you would take one of our engineering courses. And all of our courses, by the way, are University of California A to G approved. So they satisfy the need for going on to a university. In our 9th grade, we recommend the Principles of Engineering course, which is a broad overview of a lot of different careers and fields in engineering. You study a little bit of everything, including mechanics and energy and kinematics. You do problem solving. You do a lot of hands-on activities. You get to work and use our 3D printers. We, in the 10th grade, we recommend taking our Introduction to Design class, which is the course that I teach. And in that, you learn to do 3D modeling, which is basically learning how to design things that can then be manufactured, either through 3D printing or through CNC machining, or by creating a blueprint, which is then given to someone to create. So that course satisfies the University of California Fine Art credit. So then you don't need to take an additional fine art course. You get to check that box, you're done. And in that course, we do cover some basic art concepts and principles. So you do get exposure to the arts through that course. In our 11th grade, we offer the Aerospace Engineering course, which again focuses in aerospace, but does include regular aviation, airplanes, and so on. And because so much of what's happening in space these days involves robots, we do a little bit of robotics in that course. So if you're interested in robotics, that's the course to take. In 12th grade, we have our Engineering Design and Development class, and that's a course where you work as a team with some of our engineers in industry to develop a product or an improvement. And you go through that whole design and you do a presentation again to a panel of engineers, and they help you to improve that process of communicating technical information. And you do that again as a team. So those are the 4 courses that we offer, but we're not just 4 classes. We're beyond that. We're a whole program that takes you as a cadre, a group, from 9th grade all the way to 12th. And many of the people who develop these relationships then keep them going beyond into college and beyond. So we have paid internships. We work with Work to Future. We work with IBM. We have a dedicated career technical education counselor, Ms. Wynn. We have the MESA program. That's a engineering program, or mathematics, engineering, and science achievement program, where the kids prepare for various competitions on the local level, and then there's also, of course, state and beyond competitions that you could participate in. We have the Solar Suitcase Club, where the kids build these kits that then can be used to provide electricity to remote areas, places that might not have electricity for lighting, a place where you might not be able to charge your cell phone. So Solar Suitcase is all about doing that kind of thing. And it's, in a way, it's a form of community service because it's trying to help others. We have the Hydrogen RC Club, and that is a program sponsored by Toyota, where we build these small hydrogen-powered cars, and we compete with them. So again, we're looking at the technology of the future. We have a robotics program that goes through NASA Ames up in Moffett Field. It's called BotBall. Our kids compete in various competitions, and we've done quite well recently. We also have the ACE mentoring program, which stands for Architecture, Construction, Engineering, and it's an after-school program where people from industry come and work with you, and you work on hands-on projects. You do some very cool things. They bring in snacks, it's a lot of fun. And when possible, we also do a few little local field trips to some construction sites. So we are a school within a school with all these different programs and opportunities. We give you the priority once you're a member of taking other STEAM classes. If necessary, we can get you into a 7-period day, or we could postpone your PE into a junior or senior year so that you can get the classes you need in order to go on to college. Mentoring, field trips, hands-on learning. Many of the careers we prepare you for are very high paying in the engineering fields, starting in the area of around 100,000 a year. And of course, you do make a lot of friends. You have study partners. We have other STEAM students that you get to know over the course of the 4 years. And of course, you get to know your teachers. So it's not just a take one class and you're done. We're a program that covers your entire career while you're in high school. So here's a picture of the hydrogen-powered program. The gentleman on the left is Mr. Winterland. He's the advisor of that club, and he also teaches our Principles of Engineering and Aerospace Engineering course. And those are the kids who went on to a competition. We also try and provide other field trip opportunities. This is when we went to the BART station, which is near Independence. This was a special behind-the-scenes field trip before the BART station actually opened, where these young ladies had a chance to see what it's like to work in the transportation field. So another company that we've been to is Adobe. Adobe, of course, is located in downtown San Jose, but through our contacts, we were able to take a tour of Adobe. You can't just walk into a company like that and ask to take a tour. So we were able to do that through our contacts in industry. Again, here is a picture of our robotics competition. These are students. Competition. And here's another competition. This is when we went to the global competition. This was where we had teams from all over the world. We had people from China, the Middle East, Germany, Austria, all over the United States, South America, students competing. And we came in a fairly high position competing against all those teams. This is when we went to IBM. These are some of our IBM interns. So that's one of our relationships. So our students work in the summer at IBM and they get paid for that experience. And then that is something they can put on their resume and can help them in the future. This is part of our S4CA student showcase, which is basically like a science fair in the sense that the students show off their projects. But unlike a science fair, you don't just get a medal or a certificate. These kids won cash prizes. They received tablets. So in those envelopes, you might see a $100 bill, for example, or more. And again, more of those students winning medals as well, and certificates, and again, cash prizes and other gifts. More of those students. Here we had students participating in a water challenge. The idea here was to help deal with the crisis of water that we're having in California. And they did a presentation on what to do to help solve that problem. And part of that is a trip to the 49er Stadium. We did a field trip during the school day where we had an opportunity to hear more about that and the involvement of the 49ers. Again, more awards. These are students who won our Career Technical Innovation Challenge winners, first and second place. Again, certificates, and in those envelopes, there are some cash prizes. Here we have a field trip to Google and an opportunity to see what it's like to work at a high-tech company. Not everybody can just walk into a company like that. So through our contacts, we're able to get a behind-the-scenes tour. We also have been to the San Jose Maneta Airport, took a behind-the-scenes tour there, and had an opportunity to go on board this Alaska airline and talk to the pilot, talk to the co-pilot, and see what it's like to work for an airline or airline industry. This is a very lengthy thank you from Priscilla. She was a graduate from Independence who's currently going to Stanford. I'm not going to go through it all, but she's very happy that she went through our program. She's actually now an intern at an aerospace company, a satellite company, sorry, and is enjoying that as she's continuing and finishing up at Stanford. So if you're interested in more and finding out more about our program, please contact us. We have the email here from myself, Mr. Winterland, who teaches, again, the Principles of Engineering and Aerospace course, Ms. Westlake, who teaches our Engineering Design and Development course, and our counselor, Ms. Wynn. So get a hold of us. We're happy to answer questions. We'd love to have you join our program. Thank you very much.